What's up everybody, and welcome to 22 Breakdown. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this informative video. Also, like, subscribe, share and comment. And, to keep more videos coming, hit the Cash app. So, let's do this.
We're going to find the Holy Grail. In order to do this, we have to actually use, of course, maps. No one would have ever thought that this Christmas tree, sports, as well as punctuation marks would be that map. Well, look at the bottom of this tree. Each one. Pay close attention. See the X? That's very, very important. So now let's label this tree. 4 points pretty much, a base, and the tree has 3 points. We always seen the X at the bottom, so let's do that. Then we see the 2 equal parallels at the bottom, nothing special about it. Then at the top, it's the pinnacle for 1. It's unique, there's always a star right there, which is actually a sun, represents the sun. So let's put a circle right there. X and O's always go together. This kind of looks like a division sign, doesn't it? If we only could make that X and O, it would actually be a division sign. Now that's very, very important. So right now, let's go ahead and label everything. And once we do that, it looks just like a baseball field. First base, second base, third base, home, X, right there. That's where you exit, right there. Now we know that's where you exit for 1. Now we also know that X is Christ. Now let's look at where you do exit in the baseball field. That's an ohm sign. Like this is a tone right here. It makes vibration. That's how life began. By sine wave. You were born in sine, actually. Sin is the abbreviation of sine. This is ohm. You see it in the back of speakers. It means electrified magnetic energy, which is the sun. And we're talking about the bottom right here. As you see, let me turn it upside down. This is actually ohm. Do you see it? Okay. Just like the word Solomon. Sol is sun in Latin. Is Hindu, hijacked by the Greek, derived from the word alpha and omega, even though we accept alpha and zeta in America. And Hebrew is on, representing sun. So back to this. So this X is actually an O also, which makes it a sun. So as you see, that's what is. The greatness of the sun. So we have now 2 suns, ASO above, ASO below. Baseball field. You see all that in there now. If I put a question mark there, look where the question is going to, the mark. Remember, X marks the spot. This is where you exit, right here, right? It's very important because X is now where you exit. Is where you exit the claymation. The claymation would be animated figures made out of clay. That means you. And it's pointing to the spot. Everything's pointing to the same spot. Now, let's look at this. Your basketball goal. Your goal is to make that bucket, right? That's your goal. To GOAL. Go to all. Again, we're speaking of something greatness. Go to that great somewhere. Get to As you can see, it's representing Let's turn it upside down. spread it up a little bit, out a little bit. Now you see it's also the football goal post. As you already saw that on the baseball field. Same thing. You turn it upside down, the soccer field, no matter what. Hockey, no matter what, it's on. Now you probably see the baseball field that you never saw before. You probably see the basketball court. Let's see what all you really see now. When you look at a football field turned this way. Do you see it now? It's all telling you the exact same thing. Something about right here where X marks the spot is very, very, very important. Well, let's get a little bit deeper to see how important it is to have this X right here. Does that look familiar? So we're saying we see the X. Look at the legs. That's why they are crossed. So you have the X and the cross at the same spot. Same entity right now. Do you not see this? Everything right here is very important. This is no joke. Just hang with me. This even sparked why the army say, your left, your left, your left, right, left. This is where that comes from. As you can see, right here, X. Marking to the spot. X is also the cross. We now know that. We now know X is Christ, which would make sense. If X marks the spot, excuse me, if X marks the spot, that would make sense that Holy Grail would be. Say it's the same thing, X marks the spot. We just seen what X was. Just seen that last clip, it looks like that's supposed to be Jesus in that clip, right? Christ in that clip. Do you not see it now? The Holy Grail that they say that they're looking for. Look. When you look at flat Earth, the ideal of flat Earth, you would see how they got this set up. The tree of life. You see the same thing all around the world. All around the world. It's telling you the same thing. That's Aurora Borealis. That's a place where there's lots of ice. That always Christmas is represented with conifer trees. Now look, it's always been about flat Earth. This is a flat Earth symbolization. It's always been about flat Earth. What changed? That's telling the secret right there. That's telling the story. What happened? How did it come about to this? See the slant? It's very important because that slant is perfect with the compass. Let's look in the word compass. Let's talk about etymology again. Somebody went through a very, very elaborate plot, and I'm talking all around the world. It's pointing to the center of a more disc shape, the top of a disc shape type planet. Regardless, it's all saying the exact same thing. And when you get to the center right here, you actually see what looks like four rivers that does meet. This place is called Eden, Maru. This is a real place. As you can see, this is telling the exact same story. The same surrounding, the sun's behind the sun. Exact same story. Over the Holy Grail, over the tree of life. Here's your tree of life. This is called the conifer tree. Look it up. It's best to understand what you're doing. There was your Noah's Ark, the dome. The covenant is when it's the same thing. An ark is when two things is come. Once you make an ark, you automatically made a covenant. You see everything right here. That's why you can't find it nowhere. Use a map of today. It got all the stuff covered up. You got to use the map that they used back at the time that they was writing stuff. But they didn't forget your own.
So, we hope you have enjoyed yourselves. Feel free to like, share, subscribe and comment. And please, hit that Cash App. This is 22 Breakdown. Love yourself and it will trickle over to someone else. We out, and we shall be back.